What's up, guys? You already know what time it is. We're doing another Billie Eilish interview. I know it's been a couple of months since I've done one. I'm gonna try not to take too long with this intro, but I just got one thing to say. Um, I noticed that Joaquin Phoenix actually won some awards for the Joker movie, and I'm just happy that that movie actually won some awards. Even though a lot of people say, that stuff doesn't matter, but it's just nice to see that that movie actually won some awards because, all that bull crap, a lot of people were talking all the crap, and, it's just good to see. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm finally getting around to it, so, I'm not sure what to expect.
Let's do this shit. Year 3.
Yeah.
Y'all been asking for it, so here we are.
Yeah.
My name is Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
My name is Billie Eilish. I think it's October 18th, 2017.
It's October 18th, 2018. October 18th, 2019.
I'm 15.
I'm 16. I'm 17.
I have 257,000.
I have 6.3 million. 40.7 million.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy though. Went from thousands to 6 million to 40 million. It's just crazy how much it progressed over time, man. It's crazy.
That's great. That's so.
That's what I said.
Can you? Wow, that's crazy.
1.13 million.
9.6 million. 152 million.
Damn, 100.
Google searches of me.
That's crazy. 152 million. Damn. That's crazy to think of. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I don't know how many there are for like other celebrities, but yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. For this. So.
Bing? Who the fuck uses Bing?
Huh?
It's a picture of me and Charlie XCX.
Well, I don't know. You'd be surprised. I mean, a lot of people do a lot of weird things nowadays, so yeah, you'd be surprised. I mean, I'm not saying if you use it you're weird. I'm just saying, people do a lot of things you wouldn't expect. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised.
Isn't it the one about me smiling? That's a lot. 10 million? That's my face. No, that makes me feel good though, cause sometimes the most liked pictures like you with like another celebrity or you with somebody else, but that's just me. That shit's hard. Come on.
I'd say probably Khalid, which is weird because he's like just a homie of mine.
Oh, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber, Young Thug, Avril Lavigne,
Young Thug,
Grande, Kid Cudi, Ty Dolla $ign. Oh, Taylor. God, there's so many.
I'm kind of wondering. I know this is off topic, but I'm gonna have to look and see if Kid Cudi has done any new music because I actually like him as an artist. So I'll have to see if he's releasing any new music. If he has, I'll definitely check it out. So.
But like Drake, come on, Drake is like the nicest dude I've ever.
Into the Soulja Boy meme, Drake. But yeah, I don't know. Personally, I used to listen to Drake. I don't really listen to him as much as I did when I was younger, but I don't know. I've seen how the music has went over the years, and it's kind of like some of the music I've been hearing it just doesn't really interest me as far as the Drake stuff. So I'm kind of just losing interest in that. I've been listening to a lot of older rap stuff like that. So that's just me personally, but I'm not really into some of his new music.
Spoken to. I mean, I've only texted him, but he's so nice. He does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? He's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is.
But I'm glad that some people are nice even though they have achieved that level of success. I'm glad that most people can still be nice. Because as I've heard from a few people, it's way harder to be nice than it is to be a douche. Because it's very easy to be a douche. So it's nice to see that some people actually hold on to that, even though they don't necessarily have to.
Being Apple's up next artist.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Times have changed.
I did Ellen last week, Jimmy Fallon, so many festivals. I met Takashi Murakami, I went to his studio. Dave Grohl's daughter did a cover of my song. He played guitar for her at a talent show, I think. There's been a lot of shit that's happened in the last year. My skin was so bad. Jesus. Look, I'm glowing now. Yes. My skin got better.
Yeah. To be honest, when I did the last one, I didn't really notice, but I mean, that's good to hear, though. I mean, to be honest.
I was the season opener for SNL. I just sold out a headlining arena tour. Did Howard Stern, Rolling Stone cover, Elle cover, V cover, Billboard cover. Released the album, had a #1 single, had a #2 single for like 16 weeks straight or some shit, right? Big.
And let me guess, one of those was Bad Guy. Just saying.
Biggest selling album of the year. I have Drake's phone number.
Yeah.
The people that support me. My fans, which I don't like to call fans. My family, God. I was so annoying then. Finishing this album and doing the most crazy shows like.
But me personally, I don't really look at that as being annoying. I kind of like it's a nice sentiment. So, I do like that difference between some people nowadays. Some people, usually more people than none. Usually just look at people as fans or, just money. But I'm glad to hear, that difference between certain people. So.
I'm capable of doing in the next month. I finished that album, thank the Lord above, because I was about to jump off a building to finish that fucking album. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Exhausting. Thank God I finished that shit. I can't. Honestly, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I'm like me and Phineas have had conversations where we're like, can you believe we actually finished the album? I swear to God, we thought we would never finish that shit. Ever. I love that album.
Yeah.
Probably like a fucking.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it is with a lot of artists. It just takes super fucking long to get that shit done, and then when you finally finish it, it's just like huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders, and you just feel a lot better after you get it done. And you just, in some ways, a lot of artists, I can't speak for them all, but I know sometimes you kind of grow somewhat of a better connection with the certain albums, just because you put a lot of work into it and effort. So, it's just one of those things.
10, dude. I love it. Fuck it. Oh wait, it's grades. Sorry, A. I never went to school. I never got grades. Sorry, A+.
Yeah.
Most important thing right now, though, probably would be maintaining my happiness, which I've been experiencing for like the first time in many years lately, which is really cool. And not that my fans aren't like also the other most important thing in the world. And doing shows is also really important to me, and doing crazy shows especially, but I want to stay happy.
Yeah, tell me about it, because I know what you mean, because a lot of times when it comes to maintaining your own happiness, a lot of the time it is hard to do, because there's a lot of things in life that just basically try to shit on you, and you just try to keep you off track. And a lot of times, it is hard to do that, but the most important thing is just to try to I know sometimes it's hard, but try to, as best you can, just ignore it, and not let it affect you, because a lot of times people are just going to be talking shit just to do it, because because a lot of times they're miserable themselves, and if you overreact a lot of times, that's just going to know that they can have a hold over you, and they're just going to keep doing it and doing it. So it's best just to let them just talk and continue with your own life.
It's a big goal for me. I don't know if I'm more confident, I just think I know what I'm doing more. I think I'm less confident, actually.
Yeah.
True, I was less confident for sure. I was definitely not as confident last year as I was before that. But I am for sure a billion times more confident than both of those years. I feel like I'm probably the most confident I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, which is a good thing to hear because a lot of times when it definitely takes well, I would say this for others, not for everyone, but for others, it does take a while to, you know, get that confidence up there. Some people just don't have any problems with that, but there are people out there that do definitely have I'd say harder time, or they take a little bit longer in order to um, get that confidence to where it needs to be. So, but yeah, it's a good thing to hear because that definitely will help you out in life. So, yeah. But the main thing is trying to keep that confidence where it is, and don't let it fall any lower. So.
Yes. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how it happened, but I guess I am. I am definitely successful.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that like earlier today because of this interview. I was like, back then I thought it was like the biggest it was ever gonna be, and I thought, you know, it was the most I was ever gonna be recognized, and it was the most anyone's gonna know me, and it was the most money that I would have, the most clothes I'd have, the most shoes that I'd have, and what's crazy, it wasn't. Success is not how well people know you, it's how you're like looked at. I genuinely did not think people would care. I like can't even stress it enough. I can't believe people care so much.
Well, yeah. A lot of times, yeah, it gets like that. Especially when you have a lot of low points, you don't necessarily think that people care, or they don't necessarily um, think about you at all. But a lot of times, you know, I've learned over the years that I do have a lot of people that care about me and stuff like that. So that, you know, gives me, you know, something to kind of, you know, think about a lot of times. So, and I look at it like this: as long as those people that I love care about me, then that's the main thing. I don't really care whether everyone loves me. As long as those certain people do, then that's all that matters to me. So I try to think about them, and just, you know, only them, and that's what definitely keeps me going, you know, in life.
It's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
I might be safe if I go to Trader Joe's. No,
Yeah.
not safe. I tried it. I went to Trader Joe's. Did not work. Nope, did not work.
Yep.
Tried it. I also tried Costco, which I thought I'd be safe at, and that didn't work. Fuck's sake. The reason it was like affecting me so much last year was because all I wanted to do was go out. I don't even think about going out anymore. I like this life that I have. I like happiness. It's very weird.
You know, personally, I don't necessarily go out a lot because I can. It's just me personally. I'm more of a homebody. I only really go out when I have to, like, you know, if I have to go to work or I have to get groceries, you know, stuff like that. Those are really the only times I really go out because it's like, I'm not really a party person, so I mainly just stay at the house, you know, keep to myself. Just, you know, hang out with my brother, play video games, you know, stuff like that. So that's just how it is for me. I mean, I know other people are different. They tend to, you know, go out a lot, party, stuff like that. It's just that's just not me. I just feel better just staying at the house, a lot, you know, more comfortable a lot of times. So.
But it's very cool. And I feel like I can say that now because I used to hate it. I hated doing press, and I hated being recognized, and I hated kind of everything that had to do with it. There's a lot in fame that's fucking gross and horrible and just miserable, but
oh yeah,
I'm very grateful for it, and it's really rare, and it's really I'm very lucky. So I'm so done with complaining about it. I complained about it for so long. Probably that stupid Cheeto head man. November 6th. There's an election soon. I really hope everyone votes, so the world doesn't end. There's an impeachment going on.
Yep.
Honestly, the news is so bad. I can't.
And it's of that big Cheeto head.
Oh yeah, Beyonce had some twins, and she still looks fly. Kehlani's pregnant. Greta Thunberg, honestly, she's been kicking people's ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of Greta Thunberg, but I haven't really been keeping up with that whole situation. I've just been, just keeping to certain things, and that's about it. I really don't know what that whole thing's about, to be honest. I've heard the name, but I just haven't heard of what it's about.
That can die, okay? Let's get it. It's supposed to be like, let's get it, but like, let's get it. It's so annoying. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, that stupid Snapchat.
Yeah, tell me about it. I used to hate when people said that shit all the time. I'm so glad that it did die. It definitely was annoying as fuck, man. In a lot of ways, I'm glad a lot of things have died off, in my opinion. One big thing for me I wish would die off is, jump scares in horror movies, which I talked about before in my last video. That shit annoys me. I just can't stand it. It's like in every horror movie. And another thing is, when people talk about video games, they always mention graphics first. I wish that would die too, but I know it's not. So, yeah, I'm gonna be annoyed for a lot longer, to be honest.
That's like, I'm kind of over the whole like jeweling shit. That shit is so ugly. Like, smoking looks cooler than jeweling. don't smoke, but like.
Yeah.
People think I'm pregnant. A lot of people thought I was pregnant for a second. They did think I was pregnant. There was like a story on Snapchat the other day that was like, wait, did Billie Eilish have a baby? I was like, what?
Yeah.
Biggest rumor though now, that I sold my soul to Satan.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that lately as well. Because me personally, I don't know if any of you watch them, but I tend to watch a lot of conspiracy theory videos. Because not everything they say in their videos is false. A lot of times they do tell the truth about a lot of things. If you kind of notice and see what's what, a lot of times they are telling the truth, but it just depends on what they're talking about. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that lately as well, to be honest. I'm not really 100% sure whether I'm with that or not, but I don't know. I have to give it some more thought.
No, I don't have a boyfriend. I could not have a boyfriend. That would just be mean to him. I don't know. I almost had one for like a year, but it wasn't really exclusive, so I don't know what you call that. I hate things that are exclusive. That's so funny. I don't have a boyfriend! I actually did then, but I don't now. I still am on good terms with everybody.
Makes sense.
And I still have so much love for like the person that I was with then. And
and I look at it like this. There's no real need to rush it. Like, I look at it like this. If you find somebody, you'll find somebody. But if not, it's not the end of the world. It's not that big of a deal. You got to give yourself time to grow and focus on yourself a lot of times. So, and eventually it'll happen. Like a friend gave me some advice once. If you're not looking for it, eventually it'll come to you. So you just got to give it some time to come to you eventually. Because if you look at it like this, sometimes they say, good things come to those who wait. So if you look at it like that, it'll come eventually.
But I am single. And I'm about to turn 18 gold. For the first time in my life, I don't feel the need to be with anyone. For the first time in my life, I don't have my eyes on anyone. I'm not in the mood. I don't have enough stamina for it right now, and I'm totally fine with that. So.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I 100% agree with that because in my position, I'm pretty much everything she said. That's pretty much how I am with it. I mean, I have had girlfriends in the past, but I'm just right now. I just like what she said. I'm just not really in the mood or any of that stuff. To be honest, right now, I'm kind of just more focused on getting my money, and doing my job and stuff like that right now. So I'm more focused on that than really much else, to be honest. And I say also gaming to a certain degree, but I've kind of gotten out of gaming as well too, because a lot of these new games just don't interest me, to be honest. So I'm kind of just more focused on playing the games I have to finish, and then my job. That's mainly about it.
Oh, who knows? I'm open to it.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens.
The month of May, probably mid-May, I was in a horrible place mentally. So, one friend of mine.
Yeah, tell me about it, bro. It happens to all of us a lot of times.
I died in June. It's pretty bad. In January, I had a meeting showing me the schedule for the whole year. And I sat there and was totally silent and totally still, and just tears just streamed down my face. I went to my garage and I just cried. It just was very overwhelming, and I was in a really bad place.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take it for granted.
Comes here and there.
I don't want to take it for granted. I catch myself. True. Even some things I've said today, I catch myself. What am I doing? What am I saying? What? 40,000 people? What?
Yeah.
Are you ever conscious that you're doing something that you don't want to be doing, but you're just doing it?
Yeah. There've been a few times, where that's happened to me. But sometimes you got to try to be more mentally conscious and catch yourself before you start doing whatever that is. A lot of times.
It was like that because I was taking it for granted, and that makes me really mad, and I don't want to be, and I just was. I don't know. I worked really hard on not doing that, as I said in that, and I've kind of held my ground a little bit. I think I've kind of accomplished not taking it for granted. I've been really grateful for everything and really aware lately, and I just was realizing that I was giving too much of myself to other people's lives and to other people's situations, and I was like, you know what? I need this attention on me right now. So, yeah.
Yeah, which happens a lot. Because a lot of time I've been there too, where I've been focusing so much on other stuff, but a lot of times I wasn't, so much focused on how I'm doing and my well-being. A lot of time, I was just so focused on how other people were doing at the time. It just kind of takes a toll on you if you don't really keep that in check a lot of the time. So yeah, just be mindful of that.
Fruitvale Station.
It's funny how it's the same answer.
Storyline is so heartbreaking, dude. That shit grabs you, pulls you. No, this.
Let me see. It's kind of hard for me to say because, you know, it's the same thing with all media. It's kind of hard for me to just pick like specifically one movie or one game that I really enjoy because I enjoy a lot of them. But if I had to say one movie is my favorite of all time, it would probably have to be The Crow with Brandon Lee. That just movie is just really, really good to me, man. It's just a great movie, and it's not because he died making it. It's just I like the movie just in general. So yeah, it's just a great movie to me.
I can't afford a real chain. They are real. My chains were gifts. I did not buy anything. I stopped wearing real jewelry, like real diamonds and stuff, because A, I'm gonna break that shit. B, I'm gonna lose that shit. C, I got other shit to buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like.
Personally, I'm not a big fan of wearing like flashy jewelry. That's just not my style, man. You know, I'm just a regular person. I just like to wear, you know, regular shit, man. That's not me, man. It's just not my fucking thing to just go around wearing jewelry. You know, and I'm kind of like you know how with, you know, Bill Gates, he has all these millions and billions of dollars, but he just goes around wearing like shirts and jeans. I'm kind of like that. If I ever did get rich one day, that's how I would be. Just because that's more my style. I'm not into getting flashy cars and, you know, flashy jewelry. That's just something I'm not into. I'm not saying you can't do it if you want to. If you want to, you can. But that's just not what I'm into, bro.
Bright green a lot. I like black. It's been pretty dark lately, so I just wanted to be dark with it. Black is like the only time I can go through the airport and be fine. That's cool, because the airport is normally like basically being at a meet and greet. But if I'm wearing a black beanie and a black shirt and some black pants and some black shoes, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
I kind of like them all. Like, I'm not opposed to anything. Anything. Nah. Yep. Yeah.
I'm kind of like a, you know, orange, red type of dude. But I can wear other colors too.
I feel that there is pressure on me, but I don't feel the pressure. You know what I mean? I feel it less now that it's bigger in a way. It's like performing in front of 80,000 people is way easier than performing in front of 8 people. I don't know why. I kind of would say the no respect element of the getting recognized. I want a hug. I want to talk to somebody and hear how their day went. I don't want a camera shoved in my face.
Yeah, which I can see. I mean, that's you know, a thing that a lot of times does come with fame. You know, a lot of times people just don't show you respect. You know, a lot of times they don't treat you as a human sometimes. They just, you know, just shove cameras in your face, do all types of crazy shit, man. Now, granted, there are some celebrities I just particularly just don't like their stuff, but I wouldn't go as far as like spitting on someone or something like that. You know, I just wouldn't. I would just try to not go around them as much as possible, if at all. You know, so yeah, that's just how it is for me.
It's gotten much worse since then. Excitement makes you.
Yeah, I bet it has. Since you've gotten bigger over the years, I can definitely see that, man.
Be kind of stupid sometimes. I did this show last week where I went down into the crowd and I just did this to all the hands, and somebody grabbed my hand and yanked me so hard. And I had two of my security guards, with my hand in one hand, or my arm in one hand and their arm in one hand, literally going like this to try to pull me away. And it took a minute to do it. I'm like bending over, and I was also singing Ocean Eyes at the same time. I was like,
yeah, I bet that shit had to hurt like a motherfucker, man, because you got the security guard pulling your arm, and then the other person was pulling your arm. Yeah, surprised that shit didn't come out. You know, get dislocated or some shit, man. God damn.
Like, and then when they finally let go, I like fell on top of this fucking thing, and then somebody stole my ring.
Ooh.
Somebody grabbed my hand and pulled my ring off, stole it, whatever. I expect that, and then
To be honest, so far that sounds like the one that seemed like more of a bitch. I mean, don't get me wrong, losing your ring is a bitch too. It's like, you know, having your arm pulled and falling over. That definitely sounds like a lot more of a bitch.
Leaned back into this one area of his fans, and this one girl just went.
Yeah.
And at
Crazy
first,
shit.
I was like, she probably didn't mean to, because she kind of went like this. They're only trying to be loving, and sometimes it just comes off wrong. That's it.
Yeah, I guess.
Don't post
I guess so.
everything you think. I should give it to myself then too. But I do it now. I don't anymore. Yay! That's what I was just saying. Sometimes it's better to just shut the fuck up. I would tell 16-year-old.
Yeah, that's great advice, man. Cause some people need that advice, bro. Just to shut the fuck up sometimes, man. Some people just don't ever shut up, bro.
Told me to remember who her best friends are, and remember who the people that care about her the most are, and not throw them away for somebody else or for something else.
Yeah, that is true. When I was younger, I wish I'd have known that, cause you know, when I was younger, I was a little dumbass, which is to be expected. But you know, I had a really great friend, and you know, for some reason, I thought it'd be a good idea just to tell him I wasn't there, even though I was at the house. And ever since then, we just haven't really been, you know, as close as we was when we were younger. And I understand that happens, but I just felt like if I wasn't a douchebag, then maybe it wouldn't have been as bad. But there's nothing really much I can do about it now, so it's just one of those things.
I really hope that I'm not an asshole, because I'm really afraid that I will be, and I really don't want to be. You better not be an asshole, or I will whip your ass.
That's good advice. Yeah, I can completely understand that, because you know, for the most part, I notice I can be a douchebag at times. I am self-aware of that. But for the most part, I try to keep it contained, even though some people would just say not to, but I at least try to contain it as much as possible. Like, if somebody else is being a douchebag to me, I'm just gonna be a douchebag back. Simple.
I don't know if I'm an asshole. Am I?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's. God. See, I didn't. Oh God, I was so bubbly and. What was funny is I wasn't actually in real life. I just was new to interviews, and I thought I had to be all like bubbly and cute in interviews. When I watched that, when the other one came out last year, I was like, I like didn't know I could swear. I was saying like freaking what the heck. Learned that as heck, tiring as heck. Am I an asshole? I don't think I'm an asshole. Maybe, I don't know. I performed for.
Sometimes that you know, when it comes to, you know, whether or not you're an asshole, sometimes that just takes a lot of damn it, I can't even say the word. Self-analysis. There we go. Sometimes you gotta just look at yourself and just go around and, you know, kind of just search around, and see how your what the fuck is the thing? And see how your personality has changed, and another thing is to go around and, you know, ask other people how they think you are as a person, and just kind of just go from that. Kind of do like I guess you could say, kind of do like a scientific experiment to a degree.
A bunch of Jared Leto's friends and Jared Leto in his house. I performed for Leonardo DiCaprio in Jared's big, huge living room. Bieber watched my Coachella set.
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio, I can fuck with him. I'm not a big fan of Jared Leto. Definitely not a big fan of Justin Bieber. Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah, I can fuck with him. I like a good amount of his movies.
That's crazy. Mel C, Sporty Spice came to my show. Avril Lavigne came to my show. Tom York came to my show. Dave Grohl has come to my show. Billy Joe Armstrong came to my show. Julia Roberts has come to my show. Leonardo DiCaprio watched my SNL show. Backstage. I don't even know why he was there. Chris Rock.
Chris Rock,
I didn't know for those last couple that they were in there. Bieber, I was thinking
Yeah, Chris Rock, that's another one. Dude's funny as hell, man.
about that the whole time. Bieber and Haley were both watching me, and I luckily I didn't see them, because if I had seen them, I would have lost my shit.
Whoa. Lil Wayne.
Oh, to perform with Lil Wayne?
That's a great answer.
Myself, I'm tired of other people. Doing shows with other people is really stressful.
Brock Hampton.
Tierra Whack.
Yeah, I can see that, because, you gotta, yes, you have to put a lot of effort into it. You gotta make sure that person's not doing anything else, and blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot of time and effort, and I can see that, bro. That's how I am with a lot of things. Me personally, I'm more of like a single player person when it comes to video games. I'm not necessarily a co-op person. Now, don't get me wrong, I will play co-op with my brother, but other than that, I'm not really a big co-op person, just because, especially when it comes to zombies, I just don't feel like dealing with the bullshit, to be honest.
Sick. My favorite artist is techno. There isn't one song that I don't like that he puts out.
Never heard of techno before, but I don't know if his music is any good. If any of you have ever listened to techno, just let me know if you think his music is good at all, and if I should check it out. If it is, I might. I don't know. I'm not really the biggest, I don't listen to every new artist that comes out. I only listen to, like, certain people. That's just how it is for me.
Every single song that man puts out, I love. Shouldn't that count as your favorite artist, as an artist that puts out music that you only like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Having the approach that no one's had. Trying to write something new.
Because that's how it is with me. Like, once I find an artist and I like them, and a lot of times when they put out more and more new music, I tend to end up liking it. So, yeah, that is true.
So stupid. I remember that.
Try to write something no one's ever heard. God, what an idiot.
See, that's why I'm still bad at it. Because
Damn.
that's what I was trying to do. Fuck. True.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Yep. She's right. Yeah, I still. Honestly, I don't know, because I kind of have no idea what to expect. Like, I thought I knew, like last year, I thought I knew what people would like for my album, and I thought I knew, like, what would be popular, and I was so wrong. Bad Guy is, like, the biggest fucking thing ever now, which is so weird. I did not.
Which is what I just said earlier. But, I know some people may disagree, but for me personally, the songs I really like from her are, and I know this may seem a little weird, but it's more of her sadder songs. Now don't get me wrong, I do like some of her upbeat songs, like Bad Guy, You Should See Me in the Crown, Bellyache, stuff like that. But me personally, I like a lot of more of her sadder songs, but that's just me.
I think I knew her like that one. So I have no clue. I almost have a feeling that the one that I would say is my favorite, like, one right now, people might not even like it. So I have no idea.
I don't know, like, if I had to really think about it, I would probably say, I'm trying to think of my favorite song from her. It's kind of a hard one. Let me see. Personally, I like that song, Bitches Broken Hearts. That song is one of my favorites. to be honest. Some people may not like it, but for me personally, it's definitely up there as one of my favorite songs.
Music industry. We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude. Everybody I know that's an artist, we are sad motherfuckers. So annoying. Somebody got that tattooed. That quote. Tattooed. I don't think it's fair to say that we're all sad, because I don't think that's true. I was just 16 and friends with a bunch of other, young people that were kind of going through the same stuff, like having this crazy spotlight on them, and they were sad too. And that's why I think I thought that, but I hadn't experienced it. I think it's a beautiful thing to get to do. I think it's really difficult, and I think that's what people don't realize, and that's why I wanted to say that then. Yeah, it was terrifying, and it's like, it still is, but I enjoy it, and I don't know. I enjoy it. Oh, I just want to. I want to.
Well, as long as you enjoy it, that's like the main thing. That's how I look at it with a lot of things in life. Video games, movies, hell, even your job that you may work at. If you enjoy it, then hell, you just keep doing it. That's the way I see it.
Create what I want to create when I want to create it. It's gonna change, no matter what. Same shit, whatever I want. I'm not gonna tell myself to do something different next year. I'm gonna just do what I want next year. That's what I'm doing this year.
Yeah.
That I dress and look really different than my music, which is true for all the old music I have, or like the stuff I put out like years ago. But you gotta remember, I was 13 when Ocean Eyes came out, and then I was 14 when I wrote like all the rest, and then I was 15 when I wrote Don't Smile at Me with my brother when we put that out. Now I'm 16, and all year I've just been making music that's gonna come out when I'm 17, and then when I'm 17 I'll probably be like, yeah, this isn't me now, but it was me when I was 16, and then I'll make music when I'm 17, and then when I'm 18 I'll be like, this isn't me now.
Yeah.
A genius. Oh my god, hell yeah.
A genius in the making. Oh, it's just gonna take some time.
Damn. Articulate.
Yeah.
She stated it perfectly, dude. She put it better than I could have put it. I mean, the thing is that the ones that annoy me are the ones that are pretty true. Like, my voice is really soft, and it's not belty and shit.
Honestly, I didn't really. This is just personal opinion, but I don't know. I don't really have a necessary problem with that. Because in a way, I kind of like that her singing voice is soft, because it really a lot of times is relaxing, because like I listen to a lot of rock music, and hearing them scream all the time is kind of a nice change, to go from the hard rock and stuff like that to her music, because it's like more relaxing stuff like that. But that's just me. That's just how I look at it. So I know some people are gonna feel different, but that's how I look at it, and I'm just gonna stand by that, man.
And that people think that I whisper in all my songs, and like I do in a couple songs, but I feel like people just say that about when they've heard one fucking song. Like, listen to "Wish You Were Gay" by Bishop Elton. And like, my belt is not even close to a fucking Adele belt. Adele was like a literal god, but it's just different. Like,
or you could say someone like a lot of different artists like Aretha Franklin, Janet Jackson, of course Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, of course, a lot of different ones. You could keep going, man.
You don't have to be shouting to be good at singing. My brother's my best friend. My brother's my best friend. My best friend is Phineas, but he is also my brother. Instagram.
Yeah, and I totally agree with that, because my brother is, definitely someone who I consider to be one of my, best friends. Even though, I mean, we are related and brothers and all, but still, you get what I mean. Now, I do have a lot of other friends, but yeah, he's definitely been there for me, and definitely someone I'm really, really close to, and consider, you know, a best friend, because I mean he is my brother. So hell, that's definitely better than, you know, as close as you can get, to be honest.
Probably Instagram. Instagram been hurting my feelings lately.
Well, hold on a second.
My best friend is Phineas, but he is also my brother. Instagram. Probably Instagram. Instagram been hurting my feelings lately. I really see everything, but that's the problem, is that I see everything, so then I see everything I don't want to see. You know, it's just this fucking...
Yep, it's a vicious cycle, to be honest, man. You know, that's how it is with me. I know some people still don't use Facebook, but I get on there a lot of times and I see some shit I don't want to see, but I do see some good shit on there too. But a lot of times I see a lot of shit. Most of the times I get on there. So yeah.
Thing in my brain. So lately, I don't like looking at it.
Yeah, makes sense.
A fan brought me a notebook filled with huge letters from my fans to me, all from different people, and it's tons of pages. It's incredible. People throw a lot of things at me on stage.
Yeah.
I've been throwing, bras, avocados. The girl gave me this huge, stuffed bloche that she made with this velvet material, and I
have one question. What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that before. I don't even know what the fuck that is. If someone knows what the fuck that is, just let me know in the comments, man.
I've been sleeping with it for a week now. So embarrassing. I wasn't gonna tell anyone that. It's really cozy though.
What is this? Some type of pillow or some shit, man? I don't know. I'm gonna just stop guessing.
But the other day I was lying in bed thinking what if she put a camera in this thing? It's really hard to talk about my life and have it not sound like I'm bragging. I said that today too.
Yeah.
My nose is so cute in that. Sorry, I just look at that nose. Like a little button. Sometimes I'll catch myself in a conversation with someone acting like I'm in an interview. And in interviews, you're trained to talk about yourself and not ask the other person about themselves. And so I'll catch myself in conversations where I'm shit, I'm being interviewed. I'm acting like I'm being interviewed instead of acting like I'm talking to a human being. And I think some artists and celebrities haven't even learned that and still just do that. And people I love do that I've met, where they're trained to talk like they're in an interview, and that's normal, but it's we forget that we're not, though. Yeah,
that is true a lot of times, because hell, with myself, I've been there before where I've been talking with my brother, and sometimes I'll forget to ask him how his day was and all that stuff. So yeah, it happens a lot of times, man, when you just get so caught up and you just mainly just sit there and talk about yourself a lot of times. So it happens, bro. You gotta have 50-50, you gotta talk about yourself some, but also make sure you check up on the other person too.
Sure, I was you better know how to drive, right? And didn't I say?
Yep.
Oh no, I saw this part recently. It was you better know how to drive. Because I've been putting off driver's ed because that stuff stinks. I hate that stuff. Oh, that stuff stinks. Why didn't I say that shit sucks? I could have said that fucking sucks. That stuff stinks. Oh my god, it's so cringy. Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey Billie, a year ago you have your dream car. Can you believe it? No, you can't. But you can though, because it's your car now. It was a Dodge Challenger, matte black.
Okay.
Actually, literally.
Okay, that's not a bad car, because Challenger and Charger and Mustang, those are three of my favorite cars that I like, that I would like to get at some point. I don't know if I'll be able to get it anytime soon, because what I'm getting paid at my job is not really enough. So if I ever find one cheap enough, I could get one at some point, but I'll have to see, man, because how prices for things fluctuates, and it's all over the place a lot of times. So you never know with cars and stuff. So.
Really, 2 months from today is my birthday, so 2 months after that day, I got my dream car and I cried for about 3 hours. I better have a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
The mom moment, please.
This is my mom. She is sick as a booty.
I don't mind. I can stay here that long.
And I'll be too.
Sister, I hope you're very, very happy, and that your happiness you have this year continues and only grows. And you have everything you want in life, and you help change the world for the better.
Mom's definitely gonna help change the world more than I am.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. That's the end of that. So, I'm not sure when I might upload this video. I don't know if it's gonna be tonight or if it's gonna be sometime tomorrow because I have to go to work tomorrow. Well, I don't have to be there until about 4 in the afternoon, so I'll have some time. But I don't know. I definitely enjoyed that interview. It was pretty good. And what I'm gonna be doing is eventually I'm gonna be doing a lot more gaming stuff too. I have a video I'm gonna be doing soon. I don't know when exactly, but I'm gonna be doing some point where it's basically a video about modern gaming. It's kind of like the horror video I did before. It's kind of gonna be like that. So I'm probably gonna do that at some point. I don't know when. And then I'm gonna be streaming on Twitch, of course, too, and putting them up on my YouTube channel. So that way, so you guys can have some more gaming stuff to watch. But yeah, I think that's I think that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna do the gaming video, do some Twitch stuff, and I'll find some other topics about to do as far as other videos, but I'll just have to find something that interests me because that's what I want to do with my videos is find certain topics or certain videos that interest me and just do them like that. So but I'll let you guys know some more about those about that and some other videos, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video, in the comments below. Make sure you like, you share, subscribe, all that stuff, because I definitely want the channel to grow, so that definitely will help out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or good night or whenever you're watching this, whenever that may be. So yeah, just be on the lookout because I might upload it tonight, might be tomorrow, I don't know. Well, it's either gonna be tonight or tomorrow, so one or two. But just look out, be on the lookout. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it because you guys don't have to, but I'm glad that you guys do watch my stuff. So it definitely means a lot. But I'll definitely glad you guys came to watch the video and everything, and I'll make sure that I see you guys in the next video I do. So, which, like I said before, I'm not sure when that's gonna be, because I gotta work and got a pretty busy schedule. So, I'm hoping this video is not too long, but I'll try to make some time when I have when I have some days off, to maybe do another video. But I'll have to see because like I said, got a busy schedule because there's a lot of games I want to play, a lot of stuff I gotta get to, so a lot of other stuff I gotta do outside of YouTube. So I'll just get to it when I get to it. I don't know when that'll be, but yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and go and get off. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope you have a good day, good night, and hope you enjoyed the video too. So, alright, peace.